Chat. Chat. I am still sick, and it sucks. I'm also a bit late, but it's fine. Oh, God. Chat, we're still sick. There's not much to talk about. I haven't really been doing much outside of just sleeping. I think my got slightly moved. Yeah, I'm cold, I'm sick, I'm in pain. I woke up late today. And I have a busy as fuck week. Because I think I have a thing tonight. I don't think I have anything tomorrow. Friday we've got the Master Duel tournament. And then the weekend I don't think I have anything. Yet. That's always subject to change. And then outside of that I've got so much shit to edit and do. And then there's things in the background that I can't talk about that are not going as well as planned at the moment, but that might change, I don't know. What the fuck? I think people in the other room are like banging or something, like hitting the wall, which is really annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a lot to do, and not a lot of time to do everything, which sucks, but we'll manage. We'll manage. At some point, I need to watch this show that my sister just started, that she recommended me. It's called Pluribus or something like that. I don't know. I've seen it a few places, but I haven't really heard much about it. She's saying it's good though, so adding that to my watch list at some point. Anyway, we're back with more the Sounds of Blake Manor. We still have the one room to check. And then we have that talk to go to. And as far as I know, completely basing things off the achievements in the order that they were earned by people, we're not gonna get anywhere until the masked ball, though. Apparently that's like our next big thing, so we'll see. Yeah, I had a fun thing last night. Got to meet new people, play a game with them. It was a lot of fun. Definitely potential to make new friends there. Listen. Okay. Enter Mr. Mayor's room. I can definitely tell that I'm a lot more sick than I was on Monday, which is unfortunate, but making do with what we've got. Okay, nothing in any of these. Random mirror. Wonder how important that will be. Sketches. There's a book on the bed, a Catholic Bible. Interesting. Okay, that letter will probably be important. We have to get this. One shoe shows heavier wear, exactly as I would expect from somebody using a cane as heavily as he. His gait and stance must be quite distinct. What's the combination for this, I wonder? We have no idea yet. We'll figure that out, probably. Laudanum? I feel like I should know what that is. A lot of painkillers here. Right. Painkiller. Okay, nothing in there. A journal? 1583 is probably a combination. I woke in the bath almost too weak to get out. I cut too deeply. I can't go on like this. There are only so many near misses one can survive. Oh, that's pleasant. I caught a glimpse, though, just before I passed out. A pale and glowing shape. Out of reach again the moment I knew it to be there. Thanks to Miss Hisham's jars, I have everything I need now to trap it, apart from its bloody name. God damn. But soon I'll have it, it won't escape me again. I have an awful notion to open one of these jars. Sheer curiosity, best not. Interesting. Oh, Evelyn. Saturday, 7 p.m. changing rooms. McLeod. Why does she want to meet? At least it's in private. Hopefully she'll be looking for some fun. Good God, I hope Evelyn comes to her senses soon. I'm so bored without her. The year John Dee was given the Enochian language, entrusted with the ability to truly speak with angels. If he and I are special and it is of the same sort, then it's only a matter of translating the language. A horrific sketch. Adjacent note says had it, just for a moment, and then gone again. But I'll try again. Have it back. So is he, like, trying to talk to, like, angels through near-death experiences and trap it in a jar? What a very interesting person he is. 1583. I was wondering why I didn't go. I had to hit the button. Since in the past, he has used something called Enochian magic to commune with something he believes to be an angel. His notes and tools here seem to be part of the rituals he's used to that end. Though he's also employed near-death experiences and other unwise methods to talk with this entity. I see ritual markings here with trapping circle and now if only I could summon it, written next to them. Jars labeled soul jars. They have odd symbols on them and some sort of fluid inside. I guess let's look at the Bible. Copy of the Bible. Oh, God. Sections are called out and notations made around anything that references angels. A letter from Cathal Mayor's mother checking in on him. Cathal Astoirin, when the seance of yours is done, do come home. Your sister wants to see you before her wedding. And it would do me good to see you too. It's been too long since last you visited, though it may not seem too long to you. I worry for you, dear boy. Your peers are starting to talk. Angels might have chosen you. But have regard for your earthly self. That's who I know as my son, remember? I guess we can check the mirror. Doesn't look like it's part of the decor. Did he bring this with him? Sketches. Sketches of something that makes my stomach turn, which has been labeled My Angel. Okay. So we've learned a lot about him. We could probably talk to her about things. Why did that... my thing jump there? Okay. Who are you? Oh, you're the, young woman. Okay. Why are you up? Oh, I never clicked on you. Amara. Oh, God, I hate being sick. Okay. Um... Okay, we've looked at all the rooms that we unlocked. Uh... Wait, did we go to Lowen McLeod's room? I don't think we did. That's the two that are together, right? Cleod. Wow. Yeah, we didn't go into their rooms, did we? We did not. Where are they? Library. Library. Okay, let's go do that real quick. And then we'll go to the drawing room. Assuming it'll let us in. Oh, God. Go up, take a left, go through the door. Listen. Okay. Okay, there's some interesting items here. I also have to be mindful of my time. Why did I just automatically click that? Yeah. That's suspicious. Okay. What? Okay, there's a lot to look in here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh, 9. Just waste that. Okay, so like 9 things. Let's start. Collection of records styled 7,000 words, often mispronounced, by William Henry Pinckney Fife. Speaking of words mispronounced. Fine gramophone. Okay, nothing. Crumpled up note that says last time you were home, you had picked up some of that Scottish girl's ticks. Maybe some practice before all your schooling goes to waste. The shrine. Oh, God. Candles, petals, offerings, food and money. It seems to be a shrine. A photo of her wedding day. And then a death photo of the same man. I don't have dates of either event, but she's not old enough for either to be very long in the past. Clearly, she still mourns his passing. Alright. Nothing of interest under here. God damn it. That just told me about the fucking pillow. That was worthless. Number of items are under her pillow, including a small key. What could this be for? Ivy won't listen. She startles like a stray cat when I try to talk to her about anything remotely sincere. And all for what? Damn Evelyn Dean, not an ounce of conscience in her. And now Ivy is set on finding herself a husband. I don't see a way in which things will go well from here. If this course is not altered, but Ivy has made it very clear she does not want me to do a thing. So I know what I have to do. I have to ensure she is confused just enough that she won't see what I'm doing and attempt to stop me. What the fuck? Thankfully, I now know how to temper her gift after last summer's terrible trip to India. A similar dose here will soften her ability just a while, and I can see this done. God forgive me. What are you planning? What the fuck? 34525. It's not a date, so what is it? Perhaps if Ivy does marry, I should take that as a sign to do my duty and return back to my husband's family. Oh, ancestors, sometimes I wish I had not tasted this Western freedom. I'm not sure I could give it up under any circumstances. No luck. Damn it all, wherever Miss Dean has hidden whatever it is she's acquired on us, I just cannot find it. It's not in her room. What wicked lengths she's gone to just to make us miserable. What lengths I'm going to just to undo it. I hate this, and I hate her. Is it too much just to be left in peace? That's all I want. At this rate, I see no other recourse than to confront her. I shall arrange a meeting, and we will see how proud and austere she is then. And whether she has any heart at all, and if she does not, I don't know what I'll do. But I will have to do something, I know that. So is she the one that followed her into the garden? Sun is scratched out. Looks like it says, in fact, I know full well what would need to happen. Evelyn Dean would have to die. Lord, this place. I've just returned from the ladies' bathroom. I swear I saw a ghost. Ah, still, I am shocked by this place. I entered to find a woman washing a shawl in the bathtub. Thinking her a guest, I excused myself but she rose up. I knew that not to be true. Her body twisted unnatural ways. She looked at me. Though I cannot recall her face. She screamed. Oh, such a scream. Many lifetimes of anguish in that scream. I fell backwards. When I scrambled away, I noticed she was gone. Nonetheless, I went to a bathroom on another floor with great trepidation. Don't need that, don't need that. There's nothing in here. Nothing in that. I don't think I need the book. Okay, documents. Number of documents that appear to belong to Miss Steen. I doubt they were given to Mrs. Lau for safekeeping. Bottle of quinine powder? Why would Mrs. Lau have this?
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Dagger. I don't think I need those two. No. I'm fucking up what buttons to press. Huh? Alright, the stolen documents. The fight. Where the fuck are you? Miss Dean was blackmailing McLeod about their relationship. Why was Miss McLeod suddenly chasing her husband? We could probably figure that out by going to her room. Alright. Let's head over to that room. While we still have time. Should be this room. Okay, nobody in. Have we only been going for like 28 minutes? What the fuck? Dude, streaming while 6 sucks. Because I feel like it's been so much longer. And I'm, like, feeling it. Okay, journal. Do these. Yeah, so we already know it wasn't her. Lockbox. Can I open this? Nothing. Another book. Perfume. Looks like a pen. Drinking water with the drugs in it. tarot deck, photograph, stationery. That might be important. Alright, let's start with the journal. Victoria wants to investigate herself, of course, and see that Miss Dean no longer has the means to threaten us. But I've told her she absolutely cannot. If we are discovered doing such a thing, it will just be scandal upon scandal. I'll find a husband instead. So even if Miss Dean does make public what she knows, it will hold little weight. Might not even be so terrible, I can hope at least, can I not? List of names, the first three of which are marked off. Callahan, Scarrett, and Walter Blake. Fourth name, Cathalamera, is not marked off. Last few days have been terrifying. I feel so vulnerable not being able to see anything beyond the mundane. Just know that Dean is behind it. I decided I'm going to ask Derek for help. I didn't want to worry him, but he'll have something for this, surely. Thank goodness he's here. So she asked Mr. Hunter for help. I wonder if he acted upon this request. I'm not sure what it is she needs help with. What could she mean? If I see beyond the mundane, I should investigate further. We already know she has that, power. I've agreed to meet Mr. Amara on Saturday at 7 p.m. in the gents' changing rooms, an undignified meeting place, but hopefully no one will disturb us there. I'll find some way to excuse myself from dinner Victoria needn't know. So that kind of confirms that neither of them were following her. Dream imagery. Lucid dreams stay will allow one a degree of control. We already know it. We already know all this. Okay. I didn't know that would give me anything new or not. Writing materials. Okay, so that wasn't, actual letters. Appears the swire's been drugged and the residue seems similar to that in the bag I found in Mrs. Lau's room. What cause could she have to dread Miss McLeod? The novel. From the state of the pages, I'd say it's only just been started. Is that the Hunter guy? Photo of what must be Miss McLeod and this must be Mr. Hunter. They both look much younger. These must have been taken some time ago. Odd for her to have this. They must be close for her to have kept it for so long. Despite its obvious frequent use, this deck of cards are in a good state. Alright, and then the code was... what? Three, 4, 5, 2, 5. Three, 4, 5, 2, 5. A letter claiming to have evidence of a romantic relationship between Miss McLeod and Miss Lau. You need this little romantic indiscretion with Mrs. Lau to not come to light, and I could use the loyalty of a seer. Come and talk to me, Ivy. We shall work sign out. Signed, E.D. Oh, damn. You know, that makes sense. that the two of them were together and Evelyn was blackmailing them, and that's why she wants to find a husband. Alright. Ivy McLeod's goal is to cover a relationship to protect up her... What? No, this is wrong. Alright. The end part is Mrs. Lau. This is relationship. To cover... Oh. Her goal is to find a fiancé to cover up her relationship with Mrs. Lau.
Miss McLeod means to cover up a relationship under fear of blackmail. I should find and confront her about this.
Alright. We could go do that now. And then there's still the thing that we found with, like, the maze. That's a terrifying picture to walk out to. Alright, they're both in the library, yeah? Yes. I want to go to the drawing room, but I don't feel like we had the time for it with all this other shit that we're finding. I also should probably go refill my water, because I'm getting, like, all kinds of problems, and I should probably stay hydrated. With how this cold's affecting me. It wasn't doing terribly before I started streaming. Now that I started, it's awful, though. There's a lot of fucking books here. Holy shit. Right. Other thing with these books is apparently, like, there was one stream where I looked over these 3 books again. And apparently, it costing me time was a bug. And they ended up fixing that. Has this always been here? Huh. You.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you?
I think we'll talk to her and then I'll pause and go fill up my water. Your goal is to find a fiancé to cover up your relationship with Mrs.
Shush!
Lau.
Not so loudly. Oh, but look at me. I don't want things to be like this. I feel awful doing this to Victoria. As long as Miss Dean has her evidence, we are not safe. We will be ruined if she decides to share it. So, all I can do is try and mitigate the damage. Even if that means... I don't want to talk about it. Please, Mr. Ward. You can't tell anyone. You can't. Please. We will be doomed.
I mean, she's technically not wrong. This is a time period where being, like, gay was not really accepted. But I wonder, like... I guess they're kind of like important people? I don't know.
Don't worry, miss. I won't tell a soul. I hope Mrs. Lau is handling the situation well.
Well, she's more calm than I. What will I do without her? I do hope Miss Dean doesn't succeed in driving us apart. Oof. The only way I can see that happening is if we somehow get those awful materials and burn them. There is no other way to be free from that horrible woman's grasp.
Find and return the blackmail material. Oh. Find the blackmail materials that she may destroy them and freely be with Mrs. Lau. And then for you, I can do this. Victoria Lau's goal is to probably hide her relationship with Miss McLeod by by drugging her so she can rob Miss Dean. No? Find Miss Dean? What am I doing wrong? Like, the first three are right. It's the last three that I'm confused on. Save? Do I have everything, is my question, then. Because normally when these pop up, we do have everything. I might just look this up real quick. Because, like, we already know what's going on. Oh, okay. Let's see where I fucked up. Save.
Mrs. Lau intends to get blackmail material from Miss
right,
Dean
sure.
at any
I
cost.
keep forgetting that.
I should find and confront her about this.
Oh, if only she was right in front of me.
Hello? What brings you back?
Your goal is to save your relationship with Miss McLeod by drugging her so you can rob Miss Dean.
Would you... Please, would you keep your voice down? I am not proud of this. I do not... Oh, God, I don't want to be doing this. This whole thing is repulsive. I tried to find the material Evelyn somehow has. Do you understand? But I couldn't find it. There didn't seem much option to me then. I don't want to think what I might have to do. But the more I consider my options, I realize that if Ivy knows what I'm doing, she can't. I can't inflict her with it. I can't. I have
Damn.
no doubt I'm sinning against her, Mr. Ward. I have no illusions of that. My hope is that it is the lesser of the evils I must subject her to. So you're right, of course. I have seen you asking questions. Your business is other people's business, I gather.
Something like that.
In cases like this, Sometimes I wish it wasn't.
You think I don't hear myself? How horrendous this all is? I do not want to be here, Mr. Ward. Considering these things, I am doing what I think is best for Ivy. As for Miss Dean, you know I've not yet met with her, don't you? I meant to, but she never showed.
Okay, did not know
Despite
that.
what I think I might have to do, I haven't hurt her. And I won't have to consider her anymore at all if perhaps you could make good use of this. Could you retrieve what Miss Dean has on us?
Good
I
use
believe
of
she
what?
stashed it where she's made a mark on this map, but I cannot tell where this is. It does not match anywhere I found on the grounds. Perhaps you, with your keen eye and wandering spirit, might know where it leads. Then it can all be over. A little mercy on us, sir, please. I do not deserve it, but Ivy does. And for all her sins, I do not want to hurt Miss Dean. Do it for their sake, if not mine. I only want to be left in peace. That all this might be between myself and Ivy, and no one else. That would mean the world.
Damn, I definitely want to help them. Okay. Map of catacombs. So that also feels like a thing that we're not going to be able to do until later. Because we can't get into the basement until tomorrow. I should probably still discuss it with people, but I think we should go to the drawing room next. And spend our last, like, 27 minutes there. And then we can figure out what to do. But real quick, I need to be right back. I need to go refill my water. And yeah. So we'll be right back, chat. Alright, we're back. And now I have water. I'm starting to feel slightly better. Let me talk to you. Because you're here. Let me make sure that there's nothing I want to talk to you about. I could talk to her about the Memento Mori thing. Might be worth... I don't know. Let me make sure...
Farewell.
Let me check the other two real quick. They might have anything that they could tell me about.
Hello.
No, nothing I
That's
need
all,
from
Mrs.
you.
Farewell, Miss.
Because anything I talk to them could also help me
Hello,
with other
Mr. Ward.
people. No.
I'll let you be.
Take care.
Okay. So we're just gonna go to the drawing room then. Oh god, I can feel my body like getting all like gross and tense. And I fucking hate it. Also, I'm getting cold, so I'm grabbing a blanket. Wrap myself up in. I don't know why it's so fucking cold today. It was hot as hell earlier. And now I'm just like freezing my ass off. Okay, so we have 3 things that are basically ready to be done. We just need to get to the basement, which we can't do yet. What happens at 4? The bar opens. Okay. That'll be a new thing to check. Did we already go through Barbossa's room? Yes, we did. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Oh.
And these fate.
Please, sir, call them the other crowd, other folk.
Well, we
similar,
missed our attempt
unless you
together.
want to draw their eye to this place.
My apologies, madam. These other folk, they differ from the winged fairies of children's stories, right?
As much as you and I differ from a wild animal, yes.
Shit. Well, I hope there was nothing important there. Okay, I'm thinking about something now. Where's he at? Is he outside? Where the fuck is he? No idea. We have to go find him. Great. He's probably out by the fucking stables. Not where I want to be. What's she doing here? Do I have anything new to talk to you about? Okay, I could probably talk to her about these two things. Does this mean anything to you, Miss Murphy? Sure, I couldn't. Oh, what's this? Autumn, that's interesting. I wonder if... No, it's nothing. So I'll send you. I'd like to hear your thoughts, miss. Well, I heard Mr. Hunter say he was scrubbing the seasons once, sir. Autumn might be something you can scrub or touch. Stupid idea, sir. I'm sorry. It's probably the name of the fucking horses. Do you happen to know where this map leads, miss? So curious. What is this, miss? Well, looking at the size of the rooms and how the doors are put, it looks like this leads to a passage out of the ballroom. Oh, I'm just being silly. There's no entrance there. Sure, I'm just reading it wrong, sir.
I'll leave you.
Oh,
Okay, that gave me everything I needed right then and there. Okay, cool. So the one thing, deals with probably the horses at the stables. The other is, the ballroom. Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
I don't really have anything to bug you about.
Good day.
Good day.
Alright, let's head out here. And see if I see him anywhere. I do not. Because we're kind of stuck until the next hour. And I don't want to just, like, skip time because that feels bad. There he is. Hello, we've got things to talk about.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
Discuss evidence. Alright. Wait, why can't I discuss the blackmail with him? Whatever. The treasure map. Wondering, does the thrill look at all familiar to you, Mr. Hunter? Autumn. Well, there were those 4 statues in the gardens, the ones for the seasons. Not a bad place to start looking, I'd say. Okay, so it wasn't the horses, it's statues in the gardens. Just because your relationship to her. You knew Miss McLeod before this event. Aye, Mr. Ward, I did. From previous posting, I worked for her family. Ever since she was a bairn, she's like a daughter to me. I've always done my best to look after her when others couldn't.
Huh. I'll be off.
Right, yeah.
Why can't I look at the horse? Whatever, I don't want to waste time. What are you doing back here? Hello, what the fuck?
Hello again, sir.
Don't really need that. I don't really need anything from you. Okay.
I'll leave you be. Yeah.
Oh, my stomach is growling and I want to eat, but it can't until after stream. It's another 2 hours from now. Yeah, that just leads down to the basement, which we know we don't need. That's the east tower. Gardens. Okay, so he said that it's the 4 statues out here represent the seasons. I don't feel like I've found those yet. So I don't know what the fuck this is all about. Ugh, Christ. Unless it's these. Oh, it's these. That one seems more like spring. That one I'm gonna guess is winter. That one could be fall. No, that one looks like winter. I'm gonna guess it's you. Bodying summer. Damn it! Winter. God damn it, I'm bad. This one's definitely spring. Okay, I am really bad at this. Okay, this one represents autumn. What was the thing? What did the thing say to do? Riddle. I don't remember where the fuck we found it. Treasure map. Start in the garden. In the garden? Start in the garden in autumn. Okay, start in the garden in autumn, walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Turn west for 1 and walk for 2 junctions, then south for 1. It is kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Okay, east to the junction. That's probably this. Okay, I need to figure out where the fuck I found that goddamn thing. Okay, north for 3 junctions. 1, 2, 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions, then south for 1. 1, 2, then south for 1. Am I stupid? Because the other option is it would lead me right here. Kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Cornerstone. Am I stupid? It's either I end here or I end right there. I don't see like a cornerstone or anything. Yeah, let me go back to the thing. Let's try this again. Okay, it's this one. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east of the junction, then north for 3, then west for 2, and then south for 1. Okay, east of the junction. This is the junction. North for 3. This is the junction, so that's 1. This is the junction, so that's 2. This is the junction, so that's 3. Turn west and walk for 2. 1, 2. Then south for 1. 1. Get behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Well, I'm facing the stairs. Oh! That's what she meant by cornerstone.
This is where the note from Miss Dean's room leads me. If I look in here, then... Ah! Found it.
Okay, what is this?
A strange book. It feels as though it's staring right through me.
This sigil fills me with dread, but then it's overpowered by a sense of ambition. Are these emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? The sigil fills me with a deep sense of sadness and the fear of being trapped. These, yeah, whatever, I read that part. Despite the modern-looking cover, the pages are old and rough. While they are dry, they smell of peat and moss. I'm not sure what this was written with, but I have a fear it was not ink. I can make out some Irish letters, but others are unfamiliar to me. Somebody has translated the sigils. Miss Dean, perhaps? The first one means to open, and the second one means to close. Also written here is Goyle? Goyle? Release, but I see nothing of that name in these pages. God damn it. Give it a minute and see if it wants to reconnect. Otherwise, it might have to swap the shitty internet. Okay, there it goes. It fixed itself. All right, we're back. Apparently, just blinked for a second. I don't know why. It's fine. Why on earth did she have this? The symbols certainly seem like the ones I've been using, but what is their purpose? You could probably talk to some people about that. Okay, the druid guy, the fae woman, and somebody else. Miss Dean attended because... an invite promised information about her... either ancestors or ancient power. Oh, we got it right.
Someone invited Miss Dean to the manor. Someone who knew about her Milesian lineage.
Ah, Milesian.
They
Okay.
also seem to believe that she is a wellspring of magical potential. I've known people who are happy to exploit the skills of others. Did Miss Dean's mysterious correspondent really help her from the goodness of their heart? Or rather, what were they getting out of it for themselves? Can I learn anything about the culprit from this?
They know Miss Dean. They do not know Miss Dean. They are Milesian themselves. Is an organizer. They know her?
That seems unlikely. Their entire message is built on intrigue and trust. If she met them,
Okay, fair.
this
They are
is
one
possible,
themselves.
but there is no...
Is an organizer.
I don't know. The invite is bespoke, and that may be on purpose, but it also may suggest the inviter was just another guest.
Okay, so they
This
do
is
not
also
know her.
true. They admit they are a stranger, and that is certainly true. Their entire message is built on intrigue and trust. If she met them, and it was somebody she knew, it could be enough to chase her away. Given that, I am looking for somebody with no prior history with Miss...
Okay.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Mr. Solomon is Dean's attendant. She was invited on the promise of knowledge and power. Okay. That's that done. So we got left is the haunting, the dream, and the fight. What was the haunting? The portal. Right. Still don't have anything on that. Passageway. I don't know. Alright, so no prior history with her. I don't know. Okay, new team before she arrived at the manor. Okay, so it can't be you. It can't be you. So we're down to, people. Christ. What is it saying? I have... I don't know. We have to figure out Sun. Where is he at? Sinnoh, where the fuck are you? We have no idea. I don't want to waste the last 8 minutes, but I don't feel like I have anyone I can bother. One of the things Miss Steen collided with as she left the manor. I'm pretty sure all 3 of them are in the drawing room. No. But we don't know where anyone else is, really. And we can't just, like, go into their rooms, because we don't have access to it. I mean, we've been in every room except for the 2 that we don't have the key for. I'm pretty sure we can't get in there anyways right now. Let me go up there and see what... Because we got info on where all the keys are, so we could figure out where that one is. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's in the basement. Kinda sucks. Hang on, hold on a second. Okay, it's just creaky for the sake of being creaky. Take a left and a right. Southwest upper corridor. Uh... In learned. It's probably in learned, right? Southeast corridor key is missing. The atrium keys and the supply closet. Southwest key is in the basement storeroom. Okay, so southeast is missing. Southwest is lost in the basement. Yeah, so it's lost in the basement. Okay, fuck, we have 7 minutes. Can I bug anybody about anything important?
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Ask her about the angels. Fuck it. Do you believe in angels, Mrs. Joyce? The Lord sends his messengers to care for each and every one of us, sir, I'm certain. On the days when my heart is full and my mind is free from cares, I give special thanks to them. Could ask her about this. Or Miss Dean was personally invited to the seance. She must be very well respected. Goodness, is she where Marquez Blake would never mentioned it? Between you and me, sir, I hope he's ashamed of himself. Can you imagine inviting people into a cult?
I'll be off.
God bless.
Who else can I talk to that about? All the staff and Miss Montavani. We've got some of the staff here, so I might as well. What was this one? Why have I not discussed that with anybody? Miss Dean was personally invited. Was she? Makes me happy, sir. The manor's a better place for having her in it. Before she left, I mean, except... Go on? Well, I don't think it would have mattered, sir, whether she were invited or not. All that talent, and I'd guess there's not a thing on this earth that'd make her feel worthwhile. Is it true Mr. Varley's been in talks with the local bishop about a child who... No. No, it isn't, miss. I said it isn't. Wherever you heard it, you're to forget about it right now, or... She alright? Don't know what came over me, Okay. That seems like a touchy subject. How have I not followed that one up on anybody? Hold up.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Where's the manager? What do you make of this, Mrs. Joyce? I had no idea Mr. Varley was still on this. Not many would spare a thought for a mother in her place. But sometimes the heart goes where it shouldn't, sir, and when all's said and done, every child is a gift from God. What our poor girl will do without him. Poor girl.
I'll be off.
God bless you.
I guess that's something to do with you. So she probably, like, has a child that got sent to deal with, like, the bishop or whatever? I don't fucking know.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
You may. Let me talk to you about this. Heard you received a letter from the bishop. Whoever you heard that from has no place to discuss such business, and neither do you. Okay, he doesn't want to talk about it. We're probably gonna have to talk to Doyle about it, would be my guess. Is it true that Miss Dean was specially invited to the manor? If she was, I was not informed. Regardless, we're not liable to discuss that information with guests, Mr. Ward.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Alright, well, we learned new things at least. We can now head to the bar. Oh, hello. Why are you standing like right behind me? That's creepy.
And you're back.
Alright, I need to discuss shit with you, apparently. Alright, let's ask him about the bridge game. Did you play the bridge game that was on last Tuesday evening? Wasn't here then. Wouldn't have played even if I had been. I don't like bridge. Give me a game of 25 or Irish Dawn anytime though. The old Irish grimoire. What do you make of this book, Mr. Finn? Where'd you find a thing like that, lad? Can't read the words, never learned the letters, but those markings in the columns, that is Ogham, and that I can read. It's of the meaning of gateway or door, but not quite. Sign akin to both, but less mundane than either. Apparently Miss Dean is the descendant of a powerful Milesian ancestor. Is she now? She and I ought to have a chat in that case. Let's ask him about them. Humans, lad, they're humans, our ancestors. Legend is that they came here over 9 ways and bowed the gods so that they could settle here. Didn't end well for either group, but you could say we came out on top. That's a good joke on account of us diving the land and them getting the bomb half. You'd have appreciated that if you knew your history.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want.
Okay, let me check the map. Basement, walled garden. I could probably go bug those people about things. I feel like shit right now. I ended stream on Mondays super early, so I don't want to do another, like, short stream. We're gonna hold out as best we can.
Does all this not bore you?
Should it? It's fascinating, in a way. Lots of case studies, certainly.
Well, it's nothing like your usual sort of thing.
Oh, it's not all scientific, but... Look, you're talking to a woman with a shrine in her room. I'm not entirely clinical. Besides, look at you. Ivy, I said I would come with you. Do you expect me to regret it?
I suppose. I just thought, what with how things are.
You're always the first one to know when my tempers run short. Do you suppose I've managed to hide it from you, of all people? Besides, you know I would take any excuse to spend my time with you.
I like these
Good
two.
grief. But you are always so sweet.
Oh, don't look away like that. Everything will be all right.
No, I just... Maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe.
Man, if you hadn't already figured out that those two are dating, that should have been obvious indicator right there. I went to the wrong room. Hello? What's going on here?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Please, Mrs. Joyce, I beg of you to listen.
Please now, Miss Mantovani, I said I'm fine.
But you do not need the cars to see how much you carry. You need rest. Now, my room is big and grand. And a horror to clean, I am sure. You were there
An hour on Friday.
an hour best spent at rest. It is needed. And I am more than capable.
I? You mean to say that? Why would you? No one said. You're very kind, but no, this old place won't keep itself, and I want everything ready for the seance. You all deserve that.
Interesting. Analyze? What? Did we not analyze her before? I guess not. Okay. Sunken eyes. Miss Mantovani looks very tired. A well-worn tarot deck. Tarot deck worn by years of use. Shakes. Miss Mantovani's jewelry is quietly jangling. It's as if her entire body is shaking despite the mild temperature.
Signor Ward.
Okay. Okay, so we should do 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss Dean's invitation. Someone told me Miss Dean was specially invited to the seance. Oh, like me, they invited others. Oh, Signor Ward, will I never be enough for these rich people? Oh, I do not think... Oh, Signor Ward, please. I'm making fun. What do I care who has been invited alongside me? I'm still numero uno. We should also ask about the bridge game, I guess. Just cause. Scarets cards. What would you make of a reading made up of the Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Death cards? Two major arcana in one spread. There's a lot going on, perhaps. Turmoil in the recipient. First, the cards themselves. Hanged Man, he represents sacrifice, new perspectives, higher learnings, this kind of thing. It was a card of great wisdom and personal growth. Death, now this can of course mean death, but rarely is this the case. It symbolizes more of a transformation or transition in life. Fork in the road of life, see. The Ten of Pentacles is for legacy and prosperity being passed down through generations. It's hard to comment on a spread not knowing the recipient or question all this. But a cold reading of this, I could take it to mean that somebody needs to make a sacrifice and undergo a transition to gain a new perspective. They do this and they may find something they seek, a form of enduring happiness, perhaps. And are there other ways to read this? Many ways to interpret the cards. Take an extreme, for example. In a literal way, these cards can mean a person must undertake the ultimate sacrifice, death. A legacy might be created then, though, or through the nature of the death itself. Or maybe the hangman returns here, and new learning is left in their wake, which forms the legacy. Mind you, this is a shallow reading and only takes the face value of the cards into account, which shows how wide a range of interpretations there are. I got a bot in my chat. Yay. The contract. Forgive me if it's impolite to ask, but am I right in thinking an event such as this one must pay quite well for you? Is it impolite? I suppose it may be, so you and I, senor, we will keep it a secret. It does pay well, very well, better than any I've hosted. Before, in fact, I did not come here for the weather alone. I think Marquess Blake was very anxious for it to happen, you see. Bridge game. Were you at the bridge game the other night? No, the only cards that interest me are the tarot. It was those I was reading while they played their game. Are you feeling alright, Miss Montavani? Oh, why do you... Cough, cough. I'm alright, I'm fine. It is just a cough. Perhaps a cold from the weather. London is foggy, but here it is just damp to the bone. I don't really have anything else left I want to discuss with you.
That's all.
Of course. Take her.
I forget if it's this way or if it's the other way. I've already committed, though. It is, in fact, the other way. Maybe. Actually, wait. I don't see it. Oh, I know where it's at. It's not showing up on the map because we haven't been there yet. Okay. Okay, it's over this way. Actually, can I go in here? Because I remember the one person mentioning the washroom. Fuck it. I shouldn't get distracted. Okay, real quick chat. I need to be right back to go take a quick bio break. Ugh. But when we return, we will go to the bar. I'll be right back. Alright, chat, I am back. I'm getting myself recovered in my blanket. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I look like shit. I look like I should sleep for a month straight, but, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I wish I could. I'd like to be done with 2025 already, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I had to suffer through the last month of it. Alright, into the bar. We should probably also go talk to the people that are out in the gardens, but I want to explore here first, because we haven't been in here at all. Newspaper. Pool table. Okay, what else do we got in here? Another newspaper. Coat rack. Game of chess. That might be something worth looking at. Dartboard. Random book. Okay, nothing to note in there. No, we've already done all that. Okay. Waitin? Huh? What is that for? Okay, surely that's gonna come up. Another one of these crosses. Okay, not much to really look at in here. Few darts abandoned and board. Okay. Chessboard, someone started playing, but they didn't get far with their game. Okay. Didn't know that would bring up something to, like, talk to people about. I don't really need to look at you or you. Let's talk to you.
You again.
Yes, me again. Let's talk about angels. What do you know about angels, Mr. Amara? What a question. Plenty of you must know. The Lord's servants sent now and then to intervene and minister in our earthly matters. Messengers of the higher power, not existing as we do, as incorporeal beings just beyond understanding. They're beings of light, and they've in the very essence of all that's good, and very seldom seen, maybe for that reason. If only I could say otherwise, I could swear there's one with me, but I can so seldom reach it. I don't really need that. That's the painkiller. Talking Nokian magic and soul jars. Do you know anything about soul jars? Practical magic and artifacts isn't really my sort of thing, but actually as it happens, yes. They're used for holding, well, souls, life essence, and what have you. Damned hard to find, or so I am told. Except you have some. Nokian magic. Oh, you've been talking to people, have you? Did they send you to me? Well, I'm no lecturer, but the gist of it is something like, it's its own magical discipline, using rituals and ceremonies to speak to angels or the like. It was all developed some time ago, and it does work, not so often as I would like, but you make do. Angels don't speak our language exactly, which is entirely another thing, but there are ways to work around that. It's almost enough to just have them answer. Almost, but they don't stay for very long, I would know. So he's not giving me anything, really. I'm just gonna leave.
I'll be off, Miss.
Don't let me keep you.
I'm a bit disappointed that there's not much here at the bar. Why does it let me look at the glass?
Can I?
Sure.
Yes. Thank you. A whiskey. Neat.
Here.
Oh, I must have needed this. My hands are shaking. What on earth have I been seeing? Is this place haunted? Are ghosts real? Deuteronomy 18:10-12 says not to consult the dead. So it must be possible. But it is the actions of the living I find have unsettled me more.
Honestly, fair.
Mrs. Erickson and her ritual, Miss Dean and her magic use, the nature of her disappearance, the entirety of this seance, and the glee with which many here would laugh in the face of God's law. What drives people to such desperate acts? What else does this house have in store for me? Whatever it is, I had best not keep it waiting. Thank you.
No hassle.
Alright, well, let's talk to you then.
Hello again, sir.
Letter to the manager. There's only 2 other people I could discuss this with. I've heard Mr. Varley mentioning the letter he received from the local bishop. What would they be writing to one another about? I know he wasn't happy when he got it, and he told me not to tell the woman. Not that I would, I stay out of all that. It's got nothing to do with me, and I prefer it that way. Last porter got too involved with these people, lost in the job. I'll not be doing the same.
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's annoying. I can't go through there because that's staff only. Okay, where am I at and where's everybody else at? Can I go through this or is it locked? Okay, that's definitely locked. Okay, I have one singular idea of what to do. Yeah, where the fuck is she? Is she down here? Okay, so she knows it's down there. Soul jars. Does the term soul jar mean anything to you, Miss Hisham? It's not technically my field of expertise, but they are jars used to capture the essence of living beings. Not all of them, of course. Soul jars were part of funeral rites in the East and no, real-world effect. I suspect here you are asking about the magical type I outlined. Have you seen this map of the catacombs underneath the manor? I have not, but I would like to. Doesn't look like there's anywhere to hide items of value, but it might not hurt to check.
May Allah guide you.
Okay, so that's still locked. Yeah, like I've found out, apparently we can't get out there or get in there until the next day. Just slightly annoying. Courtyards, walled garden. Okay, everyone else I want to really discuss shit with is out here. I'm having that issue right now where I feel like I'm stuck. And I don't know what lead I should be prioritizing. Or, like, if there is anything that I should be prioritizing. Because, like, the 3 things that we can do are, like, shit that we can't do yet. Maybe we talk to him about that powder stain and talk about the drugs. We'll have to
Mr. Ward, how are you?
go back to that at some point. First, though, I need to talk to you about her invitation and the letter to the manager. Wonder if Miss Dean was personally invited to this event. Miss Montavani was, if I've heard right. Can't say for sure on Miss Dean. I didn't hear it from the staff or from her, and I suspect she'd have made it known. Not sure anyone would invite that trouble on themselves. Came across a letter Mr. Riley received from the local bishop, a reply to an inquiry he had. That's so, I don't know what... You're treading the delicate ground there, Mr. Ward, and I'm not sure it's my place to speak on it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you were very helpful.
Oh, Mr. Dupre. I'm almost disappointed. I would stay clear of that one. I have my suspicions about her.
They talking about Evelyn?
Darcy. If I didn't know any better, I would think. Can I help you, Mr. Ward?
No, I was just passing by. Sorry to interrupt.
That is quite all right. We were done talking anyway.
Interesting. I haven't had them, like, notice my eavesdropping
Hello again,
yet.
my friend.
Okay, let's ask him about these 4 things. Miss Montavani seems unwell. Indeed, someone who works so regularly with such forces takes a risk. The way she speaks of it and writes of it clearly takes a toll. We have made some arrangements, her and I, just in case. I'm hoping it won't come to that. Does this book mean anything to you, Mr. Dupre? It does not, and for that I am glad. I would not trifle with the energy it holds, nor the magic those symbols have to offer. Do you know anything about soul jars? Simply put, they are as they sound. They're jars for storing souls and not something to see used beyond the most extreme of circumstances. Heard recently that Miss Dean descends from a powerful bloodline of Milesians. Told she is a talented practitioner. I'm not sure that her bloodline plays any part in that, but it sounds impressive. Okay. Well, you had nothing.
Not at all, Mr. Ward.
Do I have new things to talk to you about? Yes. I don't want to ask her about that. Alright. I don't want to ask her about any of these. Do you have reason to believe that your husband was writing to someone he shouldn't have been before his death? Oh, do I? My Cecil was quite the wordsmith. It was what had me fall for him in the first place. And if only he'd had the decency to save those love letters for me. Have you ever used an affair or infidelity as a plot point in a book? You know, if you just read my books. But yes, I did once. A woman's husband cheated on her, and the reconciliation night was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I do not think I did justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that story now, he would need another alibi. Has your work given you any expertise on medical documentation? Goodness, no. The odd time I would need to include something like that, it's off to the library for me. Or I might pester my cousin who has himself become a doctor. Have you ever written about miscarriages in your work? No, it's not something I think frankly, sir, given how the topic is dealt with in the real world, I do not think publishers or an audience would care for it.
That was all. Good day.
Good day, Miss.
Okay, well, she didn't give me fucking anything. We're kind of stuck in the, I don't know what I should be doing right now, because everything is pointing me to go to the basement, but we can't go to the basement until later. Like, much later. I'm not getting any help on any of these other people. That was weird. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. That was nothing new.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see?
Old Irish Grimoire. Are you familiar with this book, Miss Callahan? I'm not, and I absolutely don't want to be. Whenever those sigils open or close, I want no part in it. Is that what they say? Yes, one opens and the other closes. What I cannot say, but it's old, powerful, and not for trifling with. I've basically asked fucking everybody about the fucking bridge game. I might as well. I can also ask her about the old well. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? I was, dear, and a fine thrashing we gave the posh beggars too. Who was playing? Myself and Lil Rowery against Marquess Blake and Mr. Coventry, much to their dismay. The other table was Miss Quinn and Mrs. Lau against Miss Darcy and poor Miss Barbosa, who thought it would be fun to play, but was soon set right in those thoughts. The old well. Do you know anything about the hedge maze as well? I know everything about it. Do you know that the gods themselves would have drunk water from that well? It's been imbued with their power. As long as that water is pure, the land around it will prosper. Can you tell me about the Milesians? That's the race of man who came to this island and bowed the gods for their right to stay. Funny, we first fought them, then we worshipped them, then we largely forgot. I like that more than worshipping the god that we all lost to in the end myself. Rory is talking more about this at 3 p.m. tomorrow, you know that. You could do worse than go to that for more. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere else with her.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat and...
You're hanging out up here. Draguna Raiden, hello. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Don't know if I want to bug him about this. Probably not.
That's all.
Take care.
I got things to talk to you about.
Yes, my child.
Just popping in and checking on the Elden One team. Oh, hello. Good to see you. I'm currently sick, so I don't sound as upbeat and energetic as I would like to be. Probably need to talk about both these things. Oh wait, this is important. Your human tragedy? Yeah. Unfortunately. If only I could just shed this mortal coil and go live life as something that doesn't get sick. It'd be so much better. I found this letter from Mr. Varley. Why would the bishop be writing to a hotel manager? Bishop... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. The bishop is an unwavering man, one who enjoys the bit of faux power his title gives him. And the Magdalene laundries give him plenty of that? I have no idea what the hell that means. To think one serves God by punishing women for having children, that somehow it is good and just to separate mother and child. Like much of Catholics, it does not line up with the teachings of Jesus Christ. God, I hate how they talk sometimes. This game looks cool though. Might be slow to respond, lurking, and doing a lot of stuff. No worries. But yeah, this game is definitely very cool. It's the SEANCE Blake Manor, where we are brought to this manor to help find this woman who went missing. And we spend like 2 days here to figure out what the purpose of this seance, this grand event that's going on is. And apparently our whole goal is to get people to not go to this seance. But we have limited time and actions to do that with. And as we've gone along, we found that everyone has some connection to this woman, Miss Dean, who disappeared. And they've all like had different reasons for wanting her to disappear or die or something. It's a lot. But I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun and it's a great mystery to get invested in. Mr. Varley would be best off forgetting about this child who'll get no answers from the bishop or the church. Wonder who the mother is, or rather I suppose it is rather obvious. Okay. Let's talk about angels. That sounds intriguing. It definitely is. I love mystery games like this. What can you tell me about angels? Emanations of the one true God, aeons are perhaps the only true conduit between this realm and the next. Yeah, like, the reason we're questioning him about angels is the one person we learned from searching through his room that he's apparently trying to, like, talk to angels and I'm guessing capture one? I don't know, it's very weird, but it's all, like, Irish folklore stuff and mythology, which I also think is really cool because I find that that's stuff that you don't ever really see explored. Sorry, angels are. Okay. Enochian magic. Suppose language of the angels. I've not learned it, never saw the need. I suspect the angels of creation can speak English just fine.
I'll take my go with God.
I'm dying because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who to talk to. Wants me to profile him, but we've already profiled him. I guess the only thing I could talk to about is the powder and ask him about the drugs. He wants me to profile her. I don't know what it wants me to do there. We have to investigate his room, but I don't think we can get in there. Room 8. Oh no, we could go in there. Have we not gone in there? I should go do that. Investigate his bedroom. We can't do that because it's in the basement. Investigate the basement profiler. You know, we never did talk to her about those burn scars. I'm wondering if, like, she had a child, her house burned down, her child got sent to live with the, like, bishop or whatever, and she came to work here. That might be worth looking into. Alright, now we get to get out of the hedge maze and go... That's a dead end. Go, talk to these people about things. Now I just gotta remember where the hell they are. The one guy's in the bar, and I think, Miss Murphy's in the atrium. But then what do I do with the rest of the time I have? Oh, we could look at the, one guy's room. It's probably the only other, like, real course of action that we have. And apparently I didn't. News to me. I thought I checked out every room. Actually, let me check. First floor. Okay, we've been to Miss Lau's, we've been to McLeod's, we've been to Montavani's, we've been to Toussaint's. We can't head through Coventry or O'Finn. We've been to Scarrett, we've been to Barbosa, I don't remember Erickson. We've been to O'Mara's, we've been to Dean, we've been to Quinn, we've been to Darcy. We've been to Hasham. We've been to Dupre's, we've been to Callahan's. Both Callahan's. So yeah, we're just missing Father Sinot, Maybe Miss Erickson? Who's Miss Erickson? Oh yeah, we've been in her room. I keep forgetting about her because we got rid of her, like, immediately. Like, that was, like, the first thing we did was knock her out and be like, yeah, you're not going to this shit. Not you, you.
You
Oh, no, wait, we already talked about the powder stain with you. I guess the angel sketches, so we don't waste our time. You believe in the concept of guardian angels? Very much so, and I'll tell you why. I have seen mine. When I had the accident that gave me the skein, I witnessed it in the peripheries of my vision, my own guardian angel. And I've seen it since, I even know its name, well, sort of. I found allusions to it in my dreams, old symbols burnt into my mind. Surely the angel put them there. Who else, after all? Just, if I could translate it, I could call it here. I know it all sounds a bit, well, crazy, doesn't it? That's faith for you. Let's talk about the quinine powder. Can't say that I have. Is that any good? Do you have any? And laudanum? About to tell me you're a doctor. You're not my doctor. My doctor is sick of me. It's a bad habit, I know, but I'm not here to be cross-examined. I have some dangerous pastimes. Injury is to be expected.
I'll be off.
don't let me keep.
Okay. That gave us nothing. This is the way. Through here. And we'll talk to Murphy, and then we'll go check out that room. And then we will have checked every room that we can get into.
Sir?
Small burns, scars. Yeah, it's from years of cooking. I guess we could do this. It's not going to really give us anything worthwhile. Did you attend this week's bridge game? Not sure that would have been proper, sir. Could you imagine? It's all battling with your wits and dancing with the patterns and making squeeze plays and devil's coups and... Well, Miss Dean made it sound really exciting, but then she's played with champions, sir. It's too bad she didn't attend. Interesting.
Oh.
I should go check out the room before I bug anyone else. 'Cause I don't know how much shit is going to be in that room. Take the door to my right, and then take the door on the left. And we know he's not here because he's out in the garden. Okay, no one's inside. You never know, there could have been somebody else in there. This should hopefully give us some kind of lead. Or something. I don't know. I need something. Gnostic Bible. Stationery. Journal. Pistol box. Clothes. More clothing. Shoes are medium in size. Okay, so it could have been to him. But she's Miss Dean. Poorly drawn maps. Letters. What's that? Schedule. Let's grab that. Oh, a note. Okay. Got a few things to look at in here. Let me get a drink, though. Oh, God. There's nothing in here. Do I care about the Bible? We'll save that for last. Let's look at his journal. I've uncovered a hidden door which leads to the women's changing rooms. It's an ungodly place. Alas, I was hasty in my exit and have yet to review it properly. Between our assessment of the grounds and the talk at 11, our best opportunity will be at 6. But we'll find these catacombs. Come Sunday morning, we'll search them stone to stone. Interesting. So he's looking for the catacombs. Which is the thing Miss Dean wanted to do, because that's where she has the blackmail on the 2 lesbian women. An empty pistol case. Does this mean the priest is constantly armed? But why? I just had his clothes on it. Shoes. Anything in the trash? Nothing in the trash. Okay. The maps. He's been trying to complete a map of the grounds, but it's poorly made. Not his skill set, I suppose. Mass of correspondence from various people. One mentions Mr. Doyle and his placement here to investigate. Interesting. Another talks about how the Aeon has been located, whatever it is, it resides here at Blake Manor. Note here about freeing the Aeon from its prison at all costs. No death here is real. Another talks about how all attempts to reach Mr. Doyle have failed. I see the flyer for this event is attached to another letter. This is your chance, Father, is written here. Somebody stayed here in order to reach Doyle, but he did not recognize them or know the faith. We've already looked at the book, yes. Yes, that was his schedule. Now look at the Bible. Bible is a Gnostic one. He has sermon notes and the likes recorded inside. Is this the branch of Christianity he really follows? He has passages about a black iron prison marked, but I cannot make out what they mean. It's hard to make anything of use out. It's a very dense tome. I'd need to look elsewhere for more understandable information. Oh, okay. Hello, symbols. A sequence of strange hand-drawn symbols sitting below the Bible. That'll probably come important later. I don't know where. A badly scrawled note, I think requesting a meeting with Father sent out, but it's hard to read. As best as I can tell, it's signed Murphy. Interesting. Oh. I think I understand a little bit. Okay. Timetable. Where the fuck is he gonna be at in the next hour? First floor, southeast corridor. Okay. Oh, someone intends to meet Miss Dean at the bar at that point. Okay. So we gotta deal with that. Okay. Got more stuff to focus on now. Okay. Let's go talk to Murphy. Figure out what the fuck she wanted to talk to him about. Then go talk to the priest or talk to Doyle. I don't know. They're both going to be in easy to get places. Probably talk to the priest first. Because Doyle will probably remain at the bar. And we have to go there anyways afterwards.
Sir?
Badly written note. Found a note lying about the hallways, miss, but I couldn't make out all the words. It looks like someone was hoping to ask Father Sinnoff for help. Oh, just rubbish, sir. I'll dispose of it. Where'd you say it was? Such a stupid, stupid idea. Please forgive me for prying, but it seems as though you're trying to speak with Father Sinnoff. Was there something you'd hope to ask him? Nothing that wouldn't be better left unasked, sir.
I'll leave you.
Oh,
Okay, so she doesn't want to talk about it. Which, I mean, fair. Could ask you about it.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Seems Miss Murphy is rather eager to discuss them with Father Sinnoff. Do you know? I haven't a clue about that, sir. But he is a priest, a spiritual teacher sort, no? But perfectly normal for us to ask him all manner of things, I'm sure. Of course, you've sought guidance from him as well, then. It's between me and the Lord, sir.
I'll be off.
God bless.
I went the wrong way, anyways. But everyone seems very cagey about talking about, like, whatever the fuck happened to Miss Murphy. But it has something to do with Varley and the bishop. Gardens is the way. I might end when we get to the next hour. Mostly because I'm just feeling very tired. And I feel like that would be a good stopping point. Can I talk to you about any of the things?
Mr. Wall.
No, I don't want to talk to you about any of this. Alright, back into the hedge maze to go find Father Sinnoh, and then come back through, go talk to Doyle, get all his information, and then we'll figure out who the hell is supposed to meet with Miss Dean at the bar. Assuming that they actually go. Which, why would you go when you know that she's missing? Unless they're, like, hoping that she shows regardless? I don't know. The whole thing is just very weird to me. I'm gonna pretend I knew exactly where I was going that entire time.
Yes, my child.
Let's try this. I believe Miss Murphy wished to speak with you. Well, then she should do so. I am ready to receive her. But I do not think she will ever be ready to come. Sequence. Then these symbols and was wondering if you knew what they might mean. These are alchemical symbols used in theory to unlock the fundamental nature of the universe. The Aeon. What can you tell me about Aeons? Aeons, the closest thing you likely know, is an angel. On many levels, they are similar, beings of creation sent by Monad, God, to build the universe. Okay. Talk about the catacombs. Found this map at the catacombs underneath the manor. Did you now? Might I see it? Seems self-contained, only 2 entrances, both that connect to the greater grounds. No hidden ways out of there. I'd hoped one path at least led to a wider complex. I guess we could talk about the note, but I don't know if that's going to get me anything. Found this note outside your door, Father. Does it mean anything to you? Afraid I cannot make out much of it. Hopefully whoever sent it will follow up by more comprehensible means.
I'll take my leave.
Go with God.
That didn't get me anywhere. And it gave us some new information, like how Murphy wants to talk to him. I did the same damn thing again. Murphy wants to talk to him, and he has like a very, very major connection to Doyle, who's apparently here to investigate something. Alright, we got 2 questions we can ask. And then people move around. And then whoever is supposed to meet Miss Dean at the bar will show up. And then we'll probably end and pick this up. God, it depends. Because Friday I have the Master Duel tournament that's being hosted by Be Lunar. That's at 3. I don't know if I'm streaming that or not. I don't know what the plan is for that. If I do stream it, then that'll be the stream for today. If not, we'll stream at our usual time, probably with more of this. But if I do stream it, yeah, I don't think I'll be streaming anything else that day. And then we'll pick this back up on Monday. Where hopefully I won't be sick anymore. Because I am already tired of being sick. And it's only been like 3 or 4 days. But medicine ain't helping, and it's just annoying. I don't think I have anything new to talk to you about. I have a fuck ton of things to talk to you about.
Hello again. Let's try the Aeon. Have you heard of an Aeon? It's like an angel, right? Is that right? How do I know that? I don't think I've ever heard that term before. I can't find it, Father. This place it's protecting. Ugh. Interesting. Somebody dropped this note. Do you recognize the symbols so I can return it? No, what do they... Actually, I do recognize the... Huh? Please put that away. It's messing with my stomach. Interesting. Yeah, alright.
So, like, his memories are getting fucked with. To where there's, like, a lock on them. Interesting. Alright, who do we find here? Why is that light just randomly on now? God damn it, why is it you? Son of a bitch. Okay, that doesn't help me any. In fact, I'd argue that does, like, absolutely jack shit for me. So many people are in the drawing room, though, right now. Maybe that's what we'll do. Alright. Normally, chat, I go for about another half hour, but I'm sick. I'm hungry, and I know dinner's done, and I'm just kind of tired, so we're gonna end stream here. Friday either will be live at 3 p.m. Eastern with the Master Duel tournament, or we'll be live at our normal time of 7 with more of this. Otherwise, we'll come back on Monday with this. So I will see you all Friday with whatever stream it is. See you all then.